45.
Looks like Tom Duncan.
Sounds like, must be a duck.
Jersey girls are the best.
Yeah.
What?
The bunny ears are back. All right, everybody, we are back for another edition of Laughing Underneath the Podcast, and we are at the JW Beautiful Marriott.
NAMMBA Connect 2024.
Yeah, this is now called Joe Wilson Marriott, right? I mean,
I should just take over.
I mean, Joe, it's yours.
It's mine.
It feels like Joe Wilson's house.
Come and stay. I'll take care.
There's a swimming pool out there we can do belly flops in.
Yeah, we got that.
There's some familiarities to the Joe Wilson casa.
Yeah,
Right?
there you go.
Anyway, we are sitting here with our new friend Harold Delcham, and Harold has such an amazing story. The cool thing about NAMMBA, right, Harold, for me, right? I've been coming to NAMMBA since 2019.
Wow.
Right? I love meeting the people here. I keep telling people that don't go to NAMMBA, you don't know the vibes at NAMMBA till you come to NAMMBA.
Definitely.
And no offense to any other conference, I don't mean to put anyone down. It's just you get to meet loan officers, you get to meet and talk and just hear inspirational stories like we did, Joe, with Harold here.
This is my first year, and you've been telling me about this for years to come here, and this is my first time coming. And this is not even the first full day. This is just registration day. We've already been packed with people. And my mind literally has been blown.
Yeah.
And especially with Harold, your story. So share a little bit about, you came last year for your first time in NAMMBA.
Let's go back to 2006 when he was a young pup.
All right.
This guy, what are you, like 19 years old, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I wish.
So way back machine in 2006.
Like 2006 when you were like 7 years old.
No, but
Sorry.
yeah, I mean, 2006 was a pretty interesting time to get into the mortgage industry.
And now you came in Florida.
No, I was in Philadelphia.
Oh, Joe.
I'm a Philadelphia native.
Look at
There we go.
Look at this.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, now what part of Philly are you from?
Overbrook.
Overbrook. I don't know where that is, but
Yeah, that's off City Avenue, St. Joe's,
yeah.
and that whole pocket over.
Okay, I was Northeast Philly.
Got you. Yeah,
But,
Overbrook, Will Smith, man.
Yeah, baby. I love it. I got you.
So that's where you
So you're literally West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Not born and raised, but spent a good portion of my life.
now is that where you started your mortgage career?
Yes.
So you started your mortgage career in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I say that with a big wow. You know that, right?
Hey, small loan amount.
Yeah,
But
small loan
but you know
amount.
what? I did a lot of numbers, a lot of units.
Subprime?
No,
No?
all 8.
It's kind of past the subprime in 2006, though.
No, it wasn't.
Things had really cleared up by
I
then.
caught the tail end of that.
Okay.
Very
Yeah,
tail
very end.
I was doing a ton of subprime back in those days.
Not surprised to hear that.
Anyway, so look. So what made you move to Florida?
Family,
Okay.
cost of living, 4 kids. My mom lived in Florida.
Oh yeah,
She was that extra help.
yeah. 4 kids is a lot, man.
A lot.
You've got 4 kids, or you're one of 4
No,
kids?
I've got 4 kids.
Me too, man.
Oh, look. We got
Bro.
Diamonds.
My new best friend right here.
What's going on here, man?
How old are your kids?
The oldest is 20. She'll be 21 next month.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, you got me beat by a couple years. My oldest is 16, but
Gotcha.
that's so cool, man.
Yeah.
And so you made it down to Orlando, and then what?
Got here to Orlando, transferred, started producing here as an LO, starting to meet folks, and this is my 6th year here. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still do business in Philly.
I mean, Orlando's a great city, by the way.
It is.
Just
Amazing.
I mean, I feel like Orlando's like my second home. I was telling somebody the other day. I said I know more. Like if I go to a conference in Orlando, I know more people in Orlando conference than I will in Washington D.C. conference.
There you go.
It's the weirdest thing. It's
That
like
is wild.
it's not normal, Joe. But
You get a lot of business down there.
I've done a lot of business
Like it.
in this area. Yes, so
Yeah,
it's been
it's
good for me. So let me get this straight. You came to NAMMBA for the first time last year.
I sure did.
Now, what attracted you to NAMMBA? Because I know what attracted me to NAMMBA, right?
Honestly, I didn't even know NAMMBA existed before last year.
Okay.
I think one of my buddies was one of my managers said, NAMMBA's having an event. We'd like you to host a table, be a vendor. I said, great, I looked them up. I said, oh, it's pretty cool. Folks that look like me, mortgage industry, I love it. So I came out and worked that table and was pretty inspired by the folks that were coming through, real estate agents, real estate brokers, mortgage brokers. and a lot of self-employed folks. I'm like, wow, man, this is amazing. So that kind of pushed me.
Yeah. It is one thing, and I share this as a minority with you, is when we see other minorities walking through the door,
Right.
right?
Right.
You can now begin to envision yourself walking through the same door.
Exactly.
And so in '94, when I would go to these events, and me and Tony Thompson, we share the same story a lot, is I'd be in this event and I would be the only minority in the entire 300 people event. And the guy on the stage didn't look like me, and the guy next to me didn't look like me,
Right.
and then my manager didn't look like me, and it was just felt awkward,
Right.
right? And the first time I walked in a NAMMBA event, I'll never forget that feeling as long as I live, right? It was just like I was home, right?
Yep.
And it was like everybody there was like hugging, and the vibes were totally different. That's why I talk about the vibes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you what it was. This is the best way. I'm a musician, right?
Yep.
I could hear the song in my head.
That's cool.
Right?
That makes sense.
Yeah, I could hear the song, and I didn't know Tony Thompson then,
Mhm.
but I remember going up to Tony Thompson. It was somewhere down the street there at DoubleTree,
Okay.
and I walked up to the bar. I said, "Hey, man, my name's Fabi. Thank you for doing this." That's all I said, man.
That's awesome.
That's definitely how I felt. Definitely felt that same energy when I came last year, and there was no way I was gonna miss it this year.
Yeah.
No way I was.
But now you told us before we started recording something that's pretty interesting.
Okay.
We got to talk about this, right? Is NAMMBA inspired you? You became an inspiration to us during our pre-talk, but now you were inspired by NAMMBA to do something pretty unique 4 or 5 months ago.
Yes.
So tell our audience what you did.
So last year, it was kind of always on my mind to become a mortgage broker, start a mortgage company, eventually grow it to a mortgage bank, and go from there. But I was always scared. Like, when's the right time? Maybe now's not the right time. Do you have enough money? Do you have enough reserves? Do you have this, that? But coming out the NAMMBA, and I just saw so many people looking like me that were owners and having their vendor set up. I'm like, wow, I set up a vendor table, but it wasn't my table. So it was a little different feeling. So I left NAMMBA last year with that energy, like, man, you really got to do your own thing. You really do. So I left with that, and here I am 4 months ago, started my own company, and here I am 1 year ago, as an LO. Now I'm here as a broker owner. So it's amazing.
Dude, congratulations.
Thank you.
That is like literally incredible. The inspiration, being able to take that. But like, you know what? A lot of people get inspired, but not a lot of people act.
Right.
Right. So that's where I'm inspired by you, because I'm in and similar but different. I've always felt about I'd love to own my own company, and it took me up until 5 years ago to do that.
Right.
And I did it. It's the scariest thing ever.
It is. Dude, I mean, I've been in mortgage since 2006.
Hey,
Yeah,
you ever been written up by your boss?
No.
In the last 4 months.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Right?
myself pretty much every day.
We're our worst bosses, right? Right?
So
Like, hey man, what's wrong? There's no need for sleep.
Dude, I'm always wondering if the boss is going to pay me.
yeah.
Right? I mean, think about that head.
Yeah.
The voice in our head doesn't stop.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had my own company for 10 years,
Okay.
right? So for 10 years, I was running the company. It was great. I loved it. I don't think I could do it again because it took so much out of my life.
Right.
You know what I mean? It like literally drained me to the point of where, I mean, I'm blessed with the fact that people say, hey, over the years, they said, hey, would you want to do this again? Like, I think about it and I'm like, it requires that extra layer of commitment as an owner.
Right.
You know what I mean? You guys both know this.
Hey, it's a lot.
Where you're breathing, sleeping.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
made a video of Joe earlier today, right? And this is the truth. Joe was steaming out the wrinkles of the band. Go on LinkedIn, go to Fabi Nagli on LinkedIn, check it out. But
That
that's
looks good now, though. There's no more wrinkles.
Good job.
Someone's got to do it, though.
see, that's the
You got to
thing.
get the wrinkles. You got to get the
You're the owner, the CEO of the company. That's what it takes.
Yep.
Yep.
And so, man, you're on a path that you may not even realize, but you're 4 months into it, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, Harold, you're gonna find the happiness in here. You're gonna find the joy, and then you're gonna also find the hard work.
I'm waiting for the hard part.
Yeah.
'Cause right now it's all exciting. I mean, I'm putting the work in, but I'm waiting.
It's only hard if you're not ready.
Well, I know I have to cry at least once, and that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
What's been the hardest thing that you've experienced in this journey of opening up your own company?
Man, the hardest part is really me.
Yeah.
Just overcoming the thoughts of, why did you do this? You could easily go just be a part of that team and you'll make same money. Why are you doing this? So it's really just me getting out of myself and overcoming the thoughts that try to stop me from doing this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's get out of your own mind.
it's always, man. Like
It's always what it is.
in golf, man. They say the hardest shot in golf is the one between our two ears.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And no matter how many times I play golf, it's like once I'm stuck in my head that I can't even hit that golf ball.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, man. What do you
That's
think? Like, you're 4 months into this business, right? Are you a one-man shop right now?
I got two folks.
Already?
Oh,
Come on, man.
in 4 months?
We're gonna put a lot of people to shame, man. I can see this brother right now. What do you do? I look.
I thought I was behind. So.
No, see, that's the beauty. That's
Oh my God.
Welcome to the world of entrepreneurs.
Wow. That is
Dude, I should have 5 LOs on the team.
You should. By the way, you should. I'm gonna confirm that for you. You should. What do you see the mortgage industry in the future? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been doing this for 30 years, okay? So I'm on my last 10, 15 years, right? I'm thinking you probably got another 20, 30 years ahead of you,
I think so.
right? How do you see this industry evolving? I mean, have you thought about that? Have you looked back, had a chance to kind of look at it?
You know what? Just from working for several of the larger mortgage companies and banks over the years, I think technology is probably going to be the biggest impact on the mortgage industry.
Yeah. So you're saying the right thing, man.
Yeah, so I'm trying to learn as much as I can, build the brokerage up enough so that I can grasp and get some of this technology that's going to help me communicate better with the borrowers
Yeah.
in the future. I mean, folks still will always need to borrow.
Listen,
Yeah.
there's this software that I love called Social Coach.
Gotcha.
You haven't tried it yet?
Man, I'm trying it. I will try it for sure.
I'm telling you, hands down, the best investment you're going to make as an owner.
Gotcha. I love it. I love it.
He's not wrong. It really is. It's great.
I'll take the plugs.
All right, guys. You just know one of the most inspirational stories we've found so far at our day one of the conference, right? Harold, thank you so much for being on our show.
for having me.
No, man. No, man.
Thanks, brother.
JP,
Appreciate it.
get inside here.
Good deal.
Dude.
45.
Looks like Tom Duncan.
Sounds like must be a duck.
Jersey girls are the best.
The bunny ears are back.